Service Learning by Emily Satterfield. Summary. Community service learning is one of the most significant teaching methodologies. When done well, teaching through community engagement benefits students and the community. Community service learning combines learning goals and community service in ways that can enhance both student growth and the common good. Students apply course content to community-based activities. This gives students exponential opportunities to learn in real-world context and develop skills of community engagement, along with giving community partners opportunities to address significant needs. Conclusion. I have found community service learning should be incorporated into courses that have both learning and community action goals. Recommendations and best practices. Academic content. Learning goals and community engagement goals should be closely aligned. Content should inform students about various dimensions of their community project, and likewise, community engagement should allow opportunities to learn course content at deeper levels. The role of the teacher and the students are the same. They should both act as a teacher and the learner, and everyone should regard one another as equal colleagues. This ensures good communication and planning throughout the project, maximizes active learning, and ensures mutual impact, and empowers community voice. Exposure to diversity has an impact on students, particularly personal outcomes such as identity development and cultural understanding. Community partnership. Community service projects takes place in ways that allow students to have significant community impact. This means that the service component should meet a need. Reflection. Without opportunities for students to reflect upon their community work in the context of the course, the learning potential of community projects is limited. There should be some mechanism that encourages students to link their community experience to course content and to reflect upon why the community work is important. Examples of reflection assignments include personal journals and direct writings. Feedback. Receiving quality feedback from teachers or community partners has an impact on students' self-reported learning, use of core skills, and commitment to community engagement. The main report. So first, these are the stages of the process. The first stage is exploring options. This stage, the teacher needs to decide what type of class it's going to be, whether it's an opt-in class where the students are already in the class and they can opt in to do community service in exchange for classwork, or whether if the community service is a required component of the course. Next, they need to assess the community needs. They need to decide what their project is going to be, what the community service is going to be. Next, they need to set realistic goals. They need to have a certain goal that they are trying to meet that's realistic, like cleaning up this portion of the trash off the side of the road, off this certain area. Next is performance. They need to have this is where the obstacles can come in the performance. This is when time commitment can be an issue, or ensuring positive community impact, or ensuring student learning. The biggest process for the students is the assessment. For the assessment, to ensure students are progressing towards the project's learning and service goals, it is important to assign relevant readings and assess their progress through tests, reports, oral presentations, or other assignments. If the project is substantial, it is helpful to assign its component pieces throughout the course so that students can gradually build towards the final result with important comments and corrections along the way. Next is going to be the advantages and disadvantages of community service work. Student benefits include working with unfamiliar populations, reduces stereotypes and promotes tolerance, promotes personal development, self-efficiency, and leadership, increases feeling of community connection and civic responsibility, deepens understanding of subject matter and complexity of social issues. The challenges for the students include lack of time given the demands of schoolwork and family, fear of working with unfamiliar populations and issues, lack of convenient transportation, inability to relate service with their coursework and or the work of the organization. The community benefits include opportunity to tap underutilized volunteer base. Students often continue to volunteer beyond the semester. Students are enthusiastic and motivated to learn and bring with them new insights, perspectives, and knowledge. Extend community organizations' ability to address unmet needs and creates opportunities for the community organizations to shape student learning. Some of the community challenges include lack of time for preparation, training, and supervision, lack of benefit or even possible detriment resulting from short-term volunteers, difficulty recruiting students to work with organization due to location or type of work needed, or difficulty defining opportunities that meet students, faculty, and community goals. What the research says. In the words of the National Service Learning Clearinghouse, it is a teaching and learning strategy that integrates meaningful community service with instruction and reflection to enrich the learning experience, teach civic responsibility, and strengthen communities. Or to quote Vanderbilt University's Janet S. Eiler, the winner of the 2003 Thomas Ehrlich Faculty Award for Service Learning, and Dwight E. Giles, Jr., it is a form of experiential education where learning occurs through a cycle of action and reflection as students seek to achieve real objectives for the community and deeper understanding and skills for themselves. In the process, students link personal and social development with academic and cognitive development. Experience enhances understanding, and understanding leads to more effective action. Relating to Component 1. Community service learning uses several of the elements discussed in Component 1 of this project. First, it promotes 21st century learning outcomes. Students have to use critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication. And they also have to be flexible in order to be successful. A second way it connects is students have to purposely apply the habits of mind in order to be successful. A few of these include persisting, thinking flexibly, striving for accuracy, applying past knowledge to new situations, thinking and communicating with clarity and precision, gathering data through all senses, creating, imagining, and innovating, and remaining open to continuous learning. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for listening.